Now I got to talk to you in New York the week before Devin's fight, and that was maybe a fight literally an hour before Tank fought. So just wanted your thoughts on both performances, Tank against Rolly, and then obviously Devin versus George.
I think that they both look good in their fights. I feel like Devin, he pitched a shutout. Tank looked like Tank, same Tank in every fight. But I don't really even want to keep talking about Tank because I feel like at this point, if you're not asking Tank about me, I can't really answer no more questions about him because at the end of the day, I ain't going to keep saying his name. I feel like a lot of these reporters keep using his name and my name in the same sentence. I don't know if it's to build a fight or to build something else up. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not going to keep saying
For sure.
Tank name in no interview with a reporter because of the fact that if y'all not going to ask Tank about me, then I can't keep saying his name at all anyway.
For sure, that's fair. Gotta ask you about O'Shaquie Foster. Just spoke to him earlier today.
Yeah.
Obviously, believe he's the WBC Diamond or the Silver. Obviously in the rankings, he wants to fight. Believes that's a fight that'll never happen though, just because of the history between you guys and how well you guys know each other. Do you believe that to be the case?
Nah, I don't believe that. I feel like like I said, if you ain't, I'm gonna say the names personally. If you ain't Keyshawn, Terrence Crawford, or Africa, Richardson Hitchens, I'll fight anybody. So at the end of the day, I disagree with the history he talk about. I don't care whatever it is. I'll fight him if it came down to it. But at the end of the day, these fighters at 130, they got to realize too. I'm not the only fighter at 130. Everybody begging for a fight with me. Everybody want to jump in line and raise their hand because I guess it's gonna be the biggest payday that they'll get. But at the end of the day, they gotta fight somebody. They gotta fight each other. Like somebody like reason why I'm fighting Robson Concession, he fought Valdez. Had a good fight. A lot of people feel he deserved a decision. Some people don't. So the reason I'm fighting him, he fought somebody. These other dudes are fighting basically no name people or somebody that don't really got no name, and then they calling for a fight with me.
Well, it seems like even if you have fought somebody, it's still kind of an issue, right? You spoke about wanting to undispute, but Bob's kind of rebutted that, saying that some of those fights weren't as big. So for you, like, I know you were verbal on Twitter with Joe Cordina, like.
But y'all can't listen to everything Bob said. Bob say a bunch of stuff, and then look what happened. Like, he say a bunch of different things that don't end up happening. You know, Bob says
He said Navarrete and Valdez was next, and that wasn't
never
that.
happened.
Yo.
So at the end of the day, Bob could sit there and say whatever he want. It's all on me. What I choose to do. I got the right to choose if I want to go for undisputed. I got the right to choose if I want to go fight whoever. I have that right. I don't disagree with that statement, that logic, just because of the fact that I have right also. I'm a fighter with right.
No, absolutely.
At the end of the day,
one.
I'm not one of them dudes that's just gonna sit back and say, "Oh, well, Bob said I gotta fight this person, so I'm gonna go over here." Nah, fuck that. I can be undisputed. I mean, when Lomachenko was chasing undisputed, he ain't had nothing to say. When Teofimo was chasing undisputed, he ain't had nothing to say. Josh Taylor and them go undisputed, they don't got nothing to say. So at the end of the day, I got a right to do that too.
Absolutely.
I disagree with that statement, but like I said, with them dudes, they gotta actually fight actual fights. Like, you gotta realize every time you hear their names, and I ain't saying nothing bad about like Oceanique, because I think Oceanique, I already said it, I think that Oceanique is the second best fighter in the division, if you ask me, if he comes at 100%. If he have a real...
So look, we asked him about you saying that.
Yeah.
Like, do you take it as a compliment because it's coming from somebody like you who has accomplished a lot in the in the sport, or does he was like, nah, at the end of the day, he was like, it's kind of like a compliment, but he expected you to say that. He like, just like, I'm gonna say I'm the best in the division.
100%.
So he didn't take nothing negative, but really,
yeah, I'm just speaking on the fact that they have to, when his next fight, when he fights somebody, it gotta be a name. It gotta be like a well-known, like a fight where you're gonna know he's gonna be in some competition or something like that. Like, I don't feel like with them fights that any of them dudes is fighting, like the Archie Sharps that just keep going around saying, "Oh, I want to fight Shakur," but then he fights nobody. Like, you don't know
right.
who the person is. So it's like, they gotta step their competition up to like make the fight bigger, make it a bigger fight.
So
What up, YouTube family? Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.